Hey guys, welcome back to Fourth Wall Reactions. Today, it's time to get started with Doctor Who Series 6. Every time I start a new series, I get this feeling like, wow, I can't believe I'm in series whatever. This time with Series 6, in real time, you guys are about to see Series 12, I think. So I feel like in a few episodes, I'm halfway there. I am halfway there. Woo! So, yeah. I'm a little excited for Series 6, so. I am in the middle of a cold, and it's all right up here, which is actually still better than when it reaches down here, and the hacking and coughing will begin. I'm still just, like, super congested. But I've been tired, so I haven't recorded my Series 5 review, wrap-up, final thoughts on anything. But I'm fine with starting Series 6 because it's going to be the same Doctor. I'm assuming it's going to be the same companions based on the last episode. Same showrunner. And not only all that, but it's going to be a continuation of this plot of the Silence and what that is. Huh? So I'm really excited to see where that's going to go. Excited to see how the dynamic may or may not change with Rory and Amy being a married couple now. Who knows? I have a feeling River Song will be back. Just because she's so much fun. How could you not have her back on a regular basis? With that being said, it is now time to start Series 6. Let's check it out.
Dr. Who?
Oh no.
You know, this isn't nearly as bad as it looks.
Really?
It's like he's being deliberately ridiculous, trying to attract our attention.
I think he's back there trying to wave to us out of history books.
Hey, it's the sort of thing.
Believe so.
Why? From who?
It's not signed. Look,
Yes.
TARDIS blue.
From who? Hey! Dr. Song.
Dr. Song, sir. She's packing. Says she's going to some planet called America.
Oh.
Yeah, this is it. Howdy.
Oh no.
Doctor!
I wear a Stetson now. Stetsons are cool.
Hello, sweetie. Right then.
Yeah.
Where are we? Have we done anything? They're syncing their diaries. So what's happening then? Because you've been up to something. And since when do you drink wine?
I'm 1103. I must have drunk it sometime.
Yeah.
Oh, why, it's horrid, it is.
1103. You were 908 last time we saw you.
And you've put on a couple of pounds. I wasn't going to mention it.
Hi. Visitor. Okay, what? Hi. Who are you?
You all need to stay back.
Hey, who turned out the light?
Father.
What's he doing?
Oh no, no. Was healing.
I'm sorry.
No. What? I don't understand.
That most certainly is the Doctor, and he is most certainly dead.
I would be very emotionally affected by this if I didn't already know that this cannot be the end of the Doctor. Invitation only. Oh.
I was 2, Mr. Delaware was 4.
So?
So, where's 1?
Himself?
This is cold. Even by your standards, this is cold.
Or hello, as people used to say. Oh, you bad, bad girl. What you got for me this time?
him what age he is.
It's a bit personal.
Tell her. Tell her what age you are.
909. Boy.
Why is everyone
He's a
acting?
bit cross with me for some
There you
reason.
go.
I'll find out.
The doctor we saw on the beach was a future version.
Yeah.
200 years older than the one up there. But all that's still gonna happen. He's still gonna die. We have to tell him. We've told him all we can. We can't even tell him we've seen his future self.
Yeah,
He's
but
interacted with his own past. He could rip a hole in the universe. He's done it before.
Where are we going?
Oh, well, you two are off your pod and make babies, and you Dr. Song back to prison. And me,
She
I'm
pregnant?
biplane lesson in What? A mysterious summons. You think I'm just going to go? Who sent those messages? I know you know. I can see it in your faces. Don't play games with me. Don't ever think you're capable of that.
You're going to have to trust us this time.
Trust you? Why are you in prison? Who did you kill? No, I love a bad girl, me. But trust you? Seriously? Swear to me. Swear to me on something that matters.
Fish fingers and custard.
My life in your hands.
aw.
Amelia Bond.
I mean, though, he would have to know about this in order to set it up in the future. At some point, he's gonna figure it out.
Richard Milhouse Nixon, Vietnam, Watergate. There's some good stuff too.
Not enough.
Hippie.
Archaeologist. Every day. Let's take it slow.
Hi.
What, spaceman? Where are you phoning from? Where are you right now? I can't trust anyone.
Hi. Oh, they'd have their weapons up before this.
Oh. Hello. Bad moment. I'll just be off then. Shall I?
Yep, that's would have happened immediately.
Mr. President, that child just told you everything you need to know, but you weren't listening. Never mind though, because the answer's yes. I'll take the case. You think you can just shoot me? They're Americans! No shoot, definitely no shooting.
Anything.
I'm your new undercover agent on loan from Scotland Yard, codename the Doctor. These are my top operatives, the legs, the nose, and Mrs. Robinson. No, you don't.
Yeah, you kind of look Udish, but
You all right?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm just feeling a little sick.
you pregnant.
Excuse me.
Okay, really?
I saw you before at the lake. Then I forgot. How did I forget?
Forgetting things again.
Get back! Get back from it. Then is that you? Get back from it now!
Back from what, honey?
Oh my god, look at that!
Hold on, did I just say all that?
Yeah. No, don't get closer. Why would you do that?
Behind you.
Honey, there is nothing.
Can we not? Oh!
We can only remember you while we're seeing you, is that it?
There's no time for us watching. Let's go. Mr. President, tell her help's on the way. Canton, on no account, follow me into this box and place it all behind you. What the hell are you doing?
I'm sending my best people.
Aw.
The President asked the girl where she was, and she did what any lost little girl would do. She looked out of the window.
Oh.
Streets.
Mm.
Of course.
Oh, there you are. You're the one that's gonna shoot the doctor.
A little girl.
Life signs?
No, nothing that's showing up.
Those are the worst kind.
Careful. Careful. Tried that once. Ever so dull.
If you get in trouble.
Don't worry. I'm quite the screamer. Now there's a spoiler for you.
Dang.
I think she should.
I'm glad she's around more often. It's funny. Nope.
All clear. Just tunnels. Nothing
Oh.
down there I can see.
Because they...
Give me...
You okay?
Yes, I just felt a bit sick.
Ah.
Prison food, probably. Oh, it's locked. How's a girl supposed to resist?
Is this sensible?
God, I hope not.
Oh, you were the doctor.
Yeah.
I can kind of picture it.
I was just gonna say, you can see why he likes her so much.
When I first met the doctor, a long, long time ago, he knew all about me. Impressionable young girl, and suddenly this man just drops out of the sky, and he's clever and mad and wonderful and knows every last thing about her. Imagine what that does to a girl.
I don't really have to.
We're traveling in opposite directions. Every time we meet, I know him more. He knows me less.
Aw.
I live for the days when I see him. But I know that every time I do, he'll be one step further away.
But they're not traveling in
The day's
direct...
coming when I look into that man's eyes. And he won't have the faintest idea who I am.
It's weird.
And I think it's going to kill me.
Aw. Well, that was basically the library, wasn't it? Had no idea who she was and killed her.
What is this place?
It's an alarm. Check if anything's coming.
Scare me! Ah, something's coming.
There's nothing out there.
That reminds me of the thing on... It is the thing.
They're running onto the surface of the entire planet.
Ooh. It's... And the flashing... It's the thing that was on top of the flat. I think.
It's her.
What's wrong? I need to tell you something. It's important. It's really, really important. Doctor.
I'm pregnant.
I was right.
That is the correct answer.
Oh! How are you in that big old suit? What? All right. That was the first episode of Series 6. That's a great starter. Already a little mind-bendy stuff going on. I had thought, I mean, it was kind of obvious, like they were hinting Amy was pregnant. But then River Song started to feel ill, and I thought it was maybe related to the aliens as well. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe she's not pregnant. But there you go. She is pregnant. Huh. Congratulations, Amy Pond. And Rory, duh. I mean, it's so not related to the aliens unless River Song is also pregnant. So I am assuming that the thing that River Song said about, she's getting close to the day where she's going to meet him and he's not going to have any idea of who she is, which she was pretty much discussing the two-parter of the library, pretty much. Of course, she will not know that. Although anyway. I won't try to speculate too much about that. I'm really glad that she's playing such a prominent role. Because I really liked her being introduced in Series 4. And I have really enjoyed seeing her also interact with Matt Smith. And they have really good chemistry together. They're very flirty, very cute, very obviously drawn together. You can totally see why the connection is there. It would have been really interesting to see more of her also with David Tennant, but I'm super glad that she's been around for so much so far. I think 3 or 4 or 5 episodes last series, and then she starts out here. I really love me some River Song, so I'm super happy that she's around. Some of the twisty, mind-bendy, time wibbly-wobbly things. One thing that I was going to talk about in my Series 5 review, I may as well bring it up here since it's relevant. I was going to talk about the Christmas special and how within that self-contained story, Kazran meeting his younger self, coming face to face with the younger self, or the younger self coming face to face with himself as an adult, essentially fulfilling the role of Christmas Future, the ghost of Christmas Future. I had thought afterwards, in reflection, had thought back to Series 1 and Father's Day and how big a deal it was that, baby Rose not cross paths with adult Rose, or the universe would melt down and disappear. So why didn't that happen with Kazran? Now, I'm not going to talk about that specific thing, but that made me think of it. And then, of course, here they reiterated, meeting your former selves and all this stuff. Although I think we already saw the Doctor meet up with another version of himself in Time Crash. So maybe the rules are different when it's a Time Lord. But maybe not so for regular old human beings and other creatures of the universe. I don't know. Maybe there are different conditions depending on the situation, but I just remember from Father's Day that was the rule then, but it didn't apply in the Christmas Carol, but now we're talking about it again. So that's going to be on my radar going forward. And yes, I do try to make sense of these things, even though it's just crazy fiction. I have read tons of sci-fi, fantasy, speculative, whatever. I am of the opinion that to really sell a story or an alternate world, when you make your rules, you should stick to them. Unless it makes sense to break them. You really have to justify being able to break them. But that's part of the hat trick. Of making it seem real when it's not, is the consistency of, you can take something and it completely doesn't behave like it would normally behave in our world, but, you'd say, okay, this does this. This is how it works in this world. Part of selling that and turning it into, oh no, this is how it works, is consistency. But I also agree that there are times that you can break that as long as there are good reasons for it. So I will see going forward where these rules are hard and fast and where they're broken and why. That's just how I am with story. I just subscribe to that theory of making fictional things seem plausible. Now, as far as the Doctor not knowing, the Doctor is the one, I believe, who issues the invitations. Although, I don't know that for sure. Maybe someone else issued those invitations. It seemed like it was the Doctor, but I could be wrong. But if it was, he would have to know about this event in order to set it up in the future, in order to issue those invitations. So he's either going to put it together or he finds out about it. I'm not sure. So we'll find that out, I hope. I see that people are still forgetting things. And if I am not mistaken, and now I'm going to have to go back and rewatch, that is that thing that they touched, and it's the thing that was sitting on, what's-his-face, James Corden's roof that wasn't even there, the second story of the flat. So I think I'm correct on that. If I am, I'm glad that's coming back because it seemed like too big a thing to just kind of be there and then gone. And it does play into this issue of history being rewritten and things. But I thought that was because of the crack in the wall and the TARDIS exploding. And we kind of sealed off those cracks. But I guess the thing that caused all of it to begin with has not been solved. So I'm still putting puzzle pieces together, but I think I'm picking up the right crumbs. I hope. So I know who Canton Everett Delaware III is, and it's really weird to see that actor with an American accent. Usually I see him with, so I know him from Firefly and from Battlestar Galactica. And I'm sure he's been in tons of other things, but I've actually never seen a role with him and an American accent. So that was like, that's always a little funny. And I have no idea who Jim the Fish is. And the episode ends with yet another mysterious little girl. Stephen Moffat, he is definitely has a running theme going, doesn't he? I don't know what it means, but you see a mysterious little girl. It's probably written by Stephen Moffat. Anyway, that was a great start to Series 6. I am looking forward to the next one. I'll be recording a Series 5 review soon, but this is, something I'll probably talk about a little more in depth in that one. I am loving the how much things are being set up. It does sort of spark that little thing where you're just like, where I'm obsessed with trying to figure it out. Even though I know that it's a setup and I will be, given, like, it will come together. But I'm a very curious person, so I always have to try and figure it out. So, but I am enjoying that, and this episode certainly set up more pieces to figure out, and I'm looking forward to the Series 6 picture to come into focus. Definitely looking forward to the next one. Thanks so much for watching this one with me, you guys. If you enjoyed the reaction, please feel free to give it a like, a share, and a subscribe. Full reaction is on Patreon, and be sure to join me for the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.